Hey, beautiful souls. This is your Riz from Let the Soul Speak. I was sort of called to record this video. So, as we are discussing about miracles and magic and managing pain and embracing pain and navigating life through its ups and downs and all of it over the past few weeks, today I'm going to share a very, very profound stuff. But it's gonna be super short, okay? It's about love. It's more, it just came as an epiphany to me, and I've been contemplating over this over the past few months of my solitude. So, creating miracles in our own life depends a lot on our ability to love and our ability to let go. Now, why do I say that? Because love is the highest of vibration when we really look at the different emotions that you put on the plane of vibration. And when you are really vibrating with so much love, like universal love, not just when the moment we say love, we just immediately connect it with romance and intimacy and all of it. But when I say love, I mean the universal love, the love that you have in your heart, the love that you have to offer to every single beautiful soul on this planet, no matter what. The love that you hold in your eyes when you speak to people, or when you even look at this entire vastness of nature, the sky, the trees, and the beauty of the clouds, and the sand, and the sound of the ocean, So, it's love. It's only love. And to be able to create miracles, you need to operate from this place of love, but not with an intention to own or hold something. I'm saying this especially after going through pretty much hardship with this whole aspect of coming to terms with what love is all about. But yes, I'm going to give you my personal life example, which I've already shared with you in the previous episodes about having to let go of a 17-year-old long marriage commitment. So in that commitment, I was with a beautiful soul. There was so much, what we called as love. But that love was all about owning the other person. That love was all about, telling the other person that you belong to me and only to me. And then there was all of these trials and tribulations that we had to go through, but then we reached a point where we realized that speaking the truth is the best that we could do for both of us, because what is really true love, or what really is love? Love is when you are able to think from these other soul's perspective in terms of what is the greatest service, or when you look from the greater good, or when you look from the highest or the deepest of purposes that soul is sort of being called to live on this planet. How can they accomplish that? Will they be able to accomplish that by being with you, or by letting them go? This was really hard because many times we hold on to people, be it our siblings or parents or kids. We always hold people very close to each other in the name of love, telling, I'm just, I love you so much, so listen to what I say and be with me and stay with me and all of it. But if you really look from the point of what really is going to serve the other soul, that's operating with you in whatever relationship or connection or whatever it is, what is best for them. And to me, I had to make that call when we really looked from an individual perspective, when there is literally no alignment at a deeper level, and all we had to do was to only speak, or rather stay connected from not from a place of truth, but I was really not feeling very authentic myself every time when I was really trying to connect. And at some point I had to speak the truth. I had to tell, I think letting go and parting ways is the best thing that we can do, so that each of our soul can now really look at what's the best that we can do for our own self, rather than feeling suffocated or just cover everything up in the name of love. Of course there was love, of course there was this, this sense of, oh, let's make this work, or it's possible that we could have actually made it work as well. But amidst all of those things, there definitely would have been intense suffocation and a lot of inauthenticity. So the message here is love liberates. Like the famous quote of Rumi says, look what the sun says to the moon, even after so many years of like whatever love that, I don't own you, or something like that. It goes along those lines, and both of them shine, right? One shines in the morning and one shines in the night. But this doesn't come very easily and naturally. I mean, when I really think about it, it doesn't come easily at all, because you always feel that things work better when the other person stays with you. You always want to see the brighter side of the coin, saying, how am I going to even convey this truth, or how am I even, how am I going to put the other soul in pain? But in the long run, when I really looked at the pain that we had to really hold and live with those lies that we were telling to each other in the name of love, I really felt speaking the truth matters a lot, and letting go and forgiving and moving forward, because love is all about liberating. So that's the first thing. And when I did that, I did it from the place of both a lot of love for my own self, acknowledging the inner calling that my soul had, because every time I was not able to let go, and both of us had to pull each other into it. It was not just suffocation, but it was also this massive pain that we are still healing from. And the second thing is, after this panned out, really understanding our own calling, and understanding that loving our own self and feeling fulfilled with our own self is actually the starting place to be able to love the other person, is actually the starting place to be able to offer anything that is good, anything that is authentic, anything that is sort of like, pure from the essence of your own heart and soul to the other person. And that's what really I'm trying to do. I'm trying to sort of navigate. But the moment the authenticity of me came out, the moment I learned the art of letting go, the art of detachment, and even now when it comes to love with everybody around me, I only operate from that place, that I look at what's highest for you and for me, and if it doesn't align, let go. If it doesn't align, let go. And when you operate from that place, you will start to see what the universe does for you, because you're now loving yourself, and you're operating from that place of truth, from that place of pure essence of your heart, and you're speaking the truth, and you're being both courageous and vulnerable, and ultimately you are loving the other soul, and so you want to do justice to that soul. And this is the message I'm called out to convey to many of you, who I see that you are sort of holding yourself in pain and holding the other person also in pain in the name of love. So let's not do that. Of course, I'm not saying that letting go is the only key to relationships, but what I'm trying to convey here is that love comes from the place of self-love, and self-love comes from the place of understanding what is your own calling is all about, and then being able to connect or come into alignment with any other soul for that matter, be it any relationship. And there's always one thing that you can straightforward, like right away connect without any second thought, and that is with the energy of the source that's also pure love. And when you stay connected from that place of self-love and with that place of source energy, you will always feel fulfilled and contented, and then you will start enjoying your solitude, and then solitude will be bliss, and any relationship that you attract from this place of self-love will be fun, will be joyful, will be happy for both the parties. Again, I'm not only speaking about intimate relationships, I'm speaking about every other connection that you attract into your life, and life will be filled with miracles. So, I wish all of you, my beautiful souls, a life filled with love, joy, bliss, harmony, peace, authenticity, and connections where you are able to stay aligned with your own calling, so that both the souls are able to come together and serve the highest good. Sending you loads of love, hugs, peace, and light. Let the soul speak.